Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The first time Mark Consuelos noticed something was wrong, it wasn't dramatic, no collapse, no sudden fainting. It was quiet, an exhaustion that seemed to seep into his bones. He'd show up to rehearsals early, leave late, but then find himself sitting on the curb outside the studio, hands on his knees, wondering how simple Tuesdays had suddenly become so draining. For a man like Mark, whose life had always been built on movement, sets, stages, deadlines, and laughter in the kitchen with his family, it was unsettling. He was the rock, the one who carried rhythm into the household with rituals of humor, warmth, and love. But Kelly noticed. She always did. For decades, she had been both compass and sanctuary, guiding their family through storms of gossip, relentless cameras, and the private griefs hidden behind closed doors. Their marriage thrived on laughter, coffee, and an unspoken language that only two people who had grown together could understand. So, when Kelly finally admitted to Mark that he had been feeling unwell for weeks, she listened, not with fear, but with the kind of grounded attentiveness that love makes second nature. They sat at their kitchen island, daylight spilling across the countertop. Mark, ever the joker, tried to lighten the moment, but his attempt only deepened Kelly's resolve. "You need to see a doctor," she said firmly. And just like that, she gave voice to the thing Mark couldn't admit to himself, that he was afraid. The first round of tests gave no clear answers, just fragments, a concerning number here, a suspicious result there. Soon, waiting rooms blurred together, endless hours under fluorescent lights surrounded by outdated magazines and humming vending machines. Finally, a specialist delivered the news with practiced calm. The diagnosis came not like thunder, but like a storm forecast. Clinical, factual, and devastating all the same. The word itself felt foreign and heavy in Mark's mouth, like swallowing a stone. It didn't define him. It didn't make him heroic or fragile, but it changed everything. Conversations had to be handled more carefully. The voices of their children carried new tones of worry. Schedules were rewritten, priorities shifted. Kelly transformed grief into action. Just as she once memorized scripts, she now mastered medical terms. She read journals, joined late-night forums, took meticulous notes at appointments, and pressed doctors with the sharp questions they weren't used to being asked. Yet, in all her fierce advocacy, she also simply stayed beside him, sometimes in silence, sometimes with her hand resting over the familiar lines of his tattoos as if remapping him. In those moments, she made him feel like he wasn't carrying the illness alone. It became part of their daily rhythm, woven into their life, but not strong enough to unravel it. But their private life was never truly private. Fame has its own gravity, and rumor thrives in silence. Their team of advisors offered strategies: release a statement, spin the story into advocacy, or let selective leaks shape public perception. Mark and Kelly refused the sensationalism. They didn't want pity, nor did they want headlines to exploit their pain. Together, they crafted a message, honest but not exploitative, personal but not invasive. It was a promise to shield their children, to use their platform responsibly, and to stay true to their love without turning it into a spectacle.